All right, let's start out with variables on both sides of the equation. Let's see. I have 2x plus 6 equals x minus 3. We still want to solve this equation. Remember, when you're solving an equation, you want to know what value makes this equation or this statement true. What value of x will make it true that when I do 2 times x and add 6, it will be the same as having x and subtracting 3. So, first thing I want to do is I want to get all my x's on the same side of the equal sign. I have an x over here and an x over there. So to do that, I have to do my adding or subtracting. Since this is a positive x, I'm going to undo that with a negative or minus x. And if I subtract x from this side of the equal sign, I'm also going to subtract x from that side of the equal sign. 2x minus x is 1x, or just x. I still have my plus 6. This x is gone. And a minus 3. Remember, I keep the sign that's in front of the number. Now I have x plus 6 equals 3. This should be a simple one-step equation. The opposite of adding 6 would be subtracting 6 from both sides of the equation. So I get x equals negative 9. I do want to go ahead and double check that and make sure it works out correctly. So that's going to be 2 times negative 9. I just substitute my value for x back into the original equation. Plus 6 should equal x, which is negative 9, minus 3. 2 times negative 9 is negative 18, plus 6 equals negative 9 minus 3 is negative 12. Negative 18 plus 6 gives me a negative 12, does equal negative 12. So yes, our answer checks out. Now, these equations can get a little more complicated as you go along, but it's still all the same basic fundamental algebra steps to be able to get this together. So we can have things like 8x plus 4x plus 12 equals 10x minus 8. Now this time I have a 8x and a 4x on the same side of the equal sign. So I'm actually going to combine those like terms together first. So 8x plus 4x will give me 12x plus 12 equals 10x minus 8. Then I'm going to go ahead and get my x's on the same side by subtracting 10x from both sides. That leaves me with 2x plus 12 equals minus 8. And I'm going to then subtract 12 from both sides of the equal sign to get rid of that. That leaves me with 2x equals negative 20. And then, of course, I divide both sides by 2. And I get x equals negative 10. And we can still go ahead and check this. So let's do that just to make sure we're on the right track here. So that's going to be 8 times x, or 8 times negative 10, plus 4 times negative 10, plus 12 should equal 10 times negative 10 minus 8. 8 times a negative 10 is a negative 80. And we're going to add a negative 40 and plus 12. And that should equal negative 100 minus 8. Negative 80 plus negative 40 is a negative 120 plus 12 should equal negative 108. Negative 120 plus 12 gives me a negative 108, which equals negative 108. So yes, our answer checks out. Now there's a lot of different variations of seeing this equation. I can't possibly give you everything you're going to see. So it's most important that you understand the process, the algebraic process, the reasoning to pull this off. I want to combine my like terms. I want to get all of my variables that are the same together by adding or subtracting, and then solving my two-step equation from there.